Today I want to show you another recycled idea that I have, so let's get to it. Okay, so the basics of what I'm going to do here is I have this 80-foot long little, not the prettiest raised bed, but it's 80 feet long here, and this is where I planted my tomatoes last year, and I'm going to be planting them again. And last year I had the tomatoes, was basically, I had them just on stakes, you know, coming up the stakes here, and that worked, but you know, the stakes were too small, and I want to try something different anyway. And I think this is the perfect thing for it. So I'm not going to be doing staking the tomatoes this year. Forget this. I won't be doing that this year. So let me show you guys what I have in mind. Okay, so what you guys are seeing is this rebar, little half square thing, whatever you want to call it. That this is something that it was an experiment we did at work out in the farm. And it really didn't work out, but this stuff's been laying around for quite a few years, and finally it's time to throw it away. So instead of throwing it away, I'm just going to use it, and I think you guys can figure it out. Is basically I'm going to use it as one of those hanging with the wire tomato trellis systems, like I know Scott Head has made one out of conduit pipes and stuff, and they just hang the strings. I know what's his name there, yeah, Lazy Dog Farm, I forget, Travis, he's also done one, and quite a few people have done it, but they're paying for their stuff, you know, some of their stuff, but this is absolutely free. So let me set up here and show you what I'm gonna do. So as you can see, this is a little bit too flimsy if I leave it just like this. So I'm actually going to use one of these stakes, and I'm going to hammer it down deep, like really like that. I mean, that's pretty strong. And then the basic idea is, like, I could lift it up now, and I'm just going to use a simple zip tie, and I'm going to zip tie it. Let me get the zip. You see how it's flimsy? Let me use my shoulder here to hold it. If I could just get the zip tie going. There we go. Just like that. I'll use about 3 zip ties all the way down. And then I'm gonna do the other side. And then you can see, now I'll add one to this side as well, and that should straighten it out and keep it nice and straight. And I'd say that's about 5 feet. Yeah, that's about 5 feet tall, and I think that will be plenty for the tomatoes to hang. So let me get this one driven in. I don't have to bore you guys with the basics of it. Hey Bella, say hello to Phoebe. Bella, say hello to Phoebe. No? She's not interested, I guess. She is the queen of the north of all garden YouTube corgis. Right there, that little lady. Right, Bella? That's right. So now that I have the whole structure in place, basically my thoughts is basically I'm going to run a string system. And I have this black twine here, and I haven't decided whether I'm going to use clips, like the tomato clips they sell on Amazon, which is in my Amazon store, in the links below. I do have it on my store. Or if I'm just going to, you know, twist the plant around the string. I haven't decided. But basically, to anchor it is I have these little, you know, anchors here. I just made a simple loop, and this is basically, you know, where my tomato plant is gonna go. I'm not gonna plant tomatoes today, not in this video, but just to show you the basics is I'm gonna bury this with a staple right down there, like so. Here, I'll bring you guys in closer so you could see. See, that's the basics of it, is it's going to be anchored there, and then the tomato plant will be put here with its fertilizer, and then this string will go up to the up above to the rebar. But that's pretty strong right there. It's buried. You can see it in there. So I think that will hold really good. And there you go. So basically what I did is I brought it all the way from the hole. Each plant will get one of these, and I didn't leave it too tight. And I also wrapped it around like 4 or 5 times to give me extra slack if I need it. If I feel that I need it, I can either tighten this more, because if I'm going to use those clips, then I want this tight. I don't want this wobbly. But if I'm going to be doing the weaving around the tomato plant, then I will. That gives me the option to loosen it and make it as wobbly as I want. Just a slip knot here that I can easily untie it and, you know, either tighten it or loosen it without any hassles. But guys, that's basically it. As you can see, and this here will hold I believe this is yeah, this right here is going to hold about 12 tomato plants just on this section here. And I will be doing the same exact thing on that half section there. So I think this will work. I'm going to give it a shot. I've never done it before, but since, you know, this was basically just sitting around the shop doing nothing, might as well put it to some good use. And I did get all the, well, not all, this is just one variety of the pepper plants that I started indoors. These are King of the North bell peppers. They are very extremely healthy plants. I'm actually very proud of myself that, you know, they grew this healthy. Which peppers, usually I don't have a problem with germinating and growing peppers. But yeah, the peppers are there. And they're looking good. And we're supposed to be getting a lot of rain. So they'll be happy. Alright, I want to thank you all for spending this time with me and watching the video all the way to the end. I appreciate it. Important to the channel. Please give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Depends on if you liked it or you didn't. Until next time, you guys might want to watch some of these other videos coming up here on the end screen here.